Hey guys, welcome to Powerhouse Surf. I'm just going to go through a few quick things today. Tail grips, how to put them on, how to mark them up, what's a good spot, and we're also going to show you how to do a wax job from scratch, so enjoy. Alright, so we've got the tail grip, we've just removed it from the package, and so what you want to do is hopefully try and keep it stuck together with the little tabs. You want to put it on probably about an inch forward of the of your leg rope leash place, and I guess just try and line up the center of the grip with where you want to put your board pad. I reckon, yeah, center of your stringer along with the middle of the grip, and then just make sure you can probably measure, using a pencil as to how wide it is from each side of the board, so it's not lopsided. So we'll just come over a bit more this side, and we'll just mark it with a pencil quickly, just on each corner. It'll come off, so no stress there. All right, so then peel off the backing. I find this is one of the more trickier parts. Try not to touch the board, touch the tail pad too much. Get the first part off. Try and keep them together if you can. Alright, get those off. So we've got our area marked out. What I might do now is pull this apart. Careful not to flip it over. So we've got all the pieces. Just keep those up on your deck. Alright, so we've got the centerpiece. We'll line that up with the back and the front. Alright, so you just try and get it lined up, push the back down, and then slowly just work your way forward. And what you want to do is just go over it and just press it all the way down. Alright, and then get your sides, and they all just go on. Just try and slide them over and line them up. Press it down, keep going. Just try and make sure you don't get any spaces in your grip. Just push on the sides. Alright. I generally say to keep it on for 24 hours before you go in the water. Some of us can't help ourselves, so we'll go in half an hour. Yeah. Alright, that's the tail grip. Alright, so we're going to show you how to do a wax job. We'll show up on board first because I reckon this is pretty cool. A little bit of spray work here. Alright, so my favourite wax is sex wax. I love it because it's colour coded, it's easy to figure out. You've got extra hard, and you've got your hard and your mid cool, depending on the time of the year. I find the sex wax just works. I haven't had any problems. I've tried all the waxes over the years, and I keep coming back to this one. So it's good. It's good stuff. All right, what do you want to do first? Whether you're in summer or winter, I always tend to use Tropic base coat, and then on top of that, depending on where I go, if I'm in summer, that's all I'll use. Like up north, some of the warmer climates, that's it. Indo, blue. If you go into some cooler areas, you may want to put a lick of the red on, which is your hard, and then obviously the colder the season gets, then you add your different colours on. So you go into your orange, which is your mid-cool to warm, and then there's the green, which is the next level, is a bit softer. So the way I do my coats, get the base coat, put those down there, holding the block on its side, and just pressing firm, not to damage the glass, but just go over the board in a motion like this, making sure you get as much coverage on the board as you can. Now when the days are past, guys would only wax from here to here, wouldn't wax here or up the nose. These days I know a lot of the pros are waxing all the way up the nose, doing nose picks and air reverses and things like that. Alright, so we're just going across the board, keeping it on a sort of sharp rail, bit of pressure. For me, probably go to about here. I'm not a super pro at all this, so then we just go back. Sometimes I'll just do half a board, keeping the pressure on. And I'll try and do it in a cool environment. I don't really like doing my wax jobs if I don't have to out in the sun. Obviously it affects the temp of the wax. In here it's kind of cool, so I tend to wax inside at night or in a sort of air conditioned area. So we'll just keep going with this. Now do the bottom half. Right, and then we'll go on diagonals across the board. Sort of same motion, pressure, keep a new edge. Then we'll go the other way. Just making sure we get as much coverage as possible. Alright, so that's done. You can probably see that, different patterns on there. And then the next part for me is just lightly, this is the light bit, just on an angle, just hold the wax, so light pressure, just little circles. And you'll start to see some little lumps appear. I never really hang on the same spot. I'll move up the board, and I think that sort of allows the wax to cool and then move back down again. This is why I tend to do it in the cooler climates. Just making sure you cover right up to your grip. And I just sort of, as I'm going, I sort of tilt the wax just to get that sharp edge on there still. Alright, so we finished the base coat. Next I'll just put on a quick lick of the red wax, which is the warm to mild tropic. Once I've done that, pretty much finished. Just a couple of things. Make sure you clean your board really well before you put the wax on. Super important, I can't emphasize that enough. I'll do another video for that pretty soon. Yeah, I'll do some close-ups of the actual wax job itself. And yeah, make sure you get into Powerhouse Surf and say good day to Greg. Cool dude, and he'll help you for all your surf needs. Yeah, that's about me. See you later.